I love it when people are connecting with me and putting the cameras on too. Yay. Hey, Ravit. I haven't seen your name pop up before. Welcome. Welcome to BooB CamP. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Glenda again. The beautiful Josie.
Hello.
Staying awake tonight, honey. Big day. All right. So the plan is we are live on Instagram. We are live in Zoom, and we're also live on our Chelsey G Lymphatics Facebook page because, you know, our team, well, and me, like I am brilliant with bodies. Give me a body any day over technology. Seriously. So groups can't accept lives now. And, you know, so that's going to be a little bit of fun. So if anyone else has groups that you have, like we've got 12,000 women in our BooB CamP group. And it's one thing that I don't want to lose because they're an amazing group of women who all joined for a specific reason. And that's to feel better. All right. That's to feel better. So when joining BooB CamP, we do ask the question, what is your body trying to tell you? And then we say, how can we help it feel better? And really, most of you answer, I'm tired. I'm not getting enough sleep. My body's inflamed. I'm sore. I'm in pain. I don't know where to start. I've been through the ringer of the medical community. I don't know what to do now. And that seems to be about 60 to 80% of the comments that we get in BooB CamP to join. So really excited to come live to you tonight. If you don't know me or haven't met me before, my name is Chelsey Jean. I started as a massage therapist when I was 19, left school, bought my first business, started with some passive exercise machines, helping those who couldn't move their body freely to exercise and to move. And through that, I found this wonderful world of lymph because all of my patients were getting better by moving and wiggling and jiggling, but it happened in a certain way. It happened when we introduced this special sequence that I am really happy to share and excited to share with you tonight on the call. So night one, last night, please go back and listen to it if you have not listened to day one BooB CamP, because we really cover a lot of information about the lymphatic system and how important it is. So that was night one, last night. It is like an hour. It is an hour long, but believe me, I think you'll pretty much know more than your doctor after you listen to it. So night two, tonight is action. Please get out your notepads, grab a toothbrush. If you've got your gloves, please grab your gloves. We'll need those, and we'll need a toothbrush. Look at everyone running to get their toothbrush and their gloves. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Sally. Hi, Jody. Welcome into Zoom. All right, so gloves and toothbrush, maybe a notepad as well for everything we're going to learn tonight. So I started as a massage therapist. I became a naturopath because I know that our body is so amazing that if we utilized it, if we listened to it, why do we wait until we're on death's door half the time to listen to our body? You know, why do we have to have that I'm jumping off the cliff, killing myself moments before we listen to what our body's trying to tell us? Because it's giving us these subtle hints, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more. And I know that you're all super tough alpha, you know, you're all women who do so much for yourselves, for your family, and you just think you can have more, you can carry more, you can just put more rocks in your sack, more rocks and more rocks until you break. And then all hell breaks loose, because what happens when mum goes down? Everything goes down, right? Everything goes down if mum goes down. So we are super tough, we are superhuman, but we are human, and we are beautiful, and we deserve to look after ourselves. So tonight we are going to learn 100 different ways that we can use our lymphatic system to feel so much better. Now, Tony Robbins uses the description. So he says, well, you're not going to get a full performance out of your car if your fuel tank has got dirt in it. You're not going to get the full potential out of your body if it is filled up with lymphatic congestion and junk. So this congestion can pool around different areas of your body, but mainly around your lymph nodes. The only place the doctor normally touches you is in your neck to see if it's swollen, in your neck, underneath your arms, in your groin. So when you feel some swelling in those nodes, you know that those nodes are backed up, that there's a lot of fluid waiting to get through, to be processed, because the fluid that's waiting to be processed is pretty sick and nasty and gross. It's like a dam that hasn't had new water in it for a very long time. It's kludgy and gunky and, you know, it's probably got a lot of shit in it too. So we have to make sure that this waste that's coming up to these lymph nodes can process through. You have to be drinking enough water, but it has to be able to get there. And it can get stuck in tissue. Fibrosis can happen, a lot of calcification. Our bodies are too acidic. We're not moving. Am I talking too fast? Am I talking too fast? No? All right, good. Because I do tend to do that. Can you picture, can you see how much lymph can get stuck and moving? There's 15 liters of lymph. So many different ways that you can move this around. And literally, I was working to the bone. I would open my clinic by 7 a.m. in the morning, and I would do the morning shift. And then at the time I was married to a builder, and then I would go and design houses, build houses, pick out kitchens, meet the tiler, you know, do all those wonderful things. I built 30 houses. And then I would go back to work and open up my business for the afternoon shift, and then work until 8 o'clock at night, massaging, moving bodies, because it was just growing. It was just growing so fast. After a little while, had a baby, got divorced, left single mum with a 5-month-old, then started from the beginning, massaging back in my laundry. You know, my baby would be at the feet of the table. I would be, you know, massaging the clients, and started all over again from scratch. Just studied to be a naturopath, and then thought, how am I going to reach, what's the worst thing? The worst thing I can think of is dying without passing on all of this information. Yeah, without helping lots of people. That's the worst thing, I suppose, that could happen to me with my business and my, you know, my career, to be learning all of this and not be able to pass everything on. Because if you study with me, if you become one of my students and do my Lymphatics Alive workshop, you know that I will share absolutely everything, every part of my business with you. Nothing is left off the table, because, you know, I want my 20-something years of knowledge and, you know, way to help people with the lymphatic system, but way to help just people in general feel better and vibrate at a higher level for those who are into the woo-woo stuff. So I wanted to find a way to be able to reach millions of people. And we did that by creating this group, BooB CamP, and then teaching everybody how to use my lymphatic gloves. So I designed these, had these made just pre-COVID, which somehow ended up really good, because, you know, how they wanted to tell us naturopaths that we aren't essential. Well, I'm essential. I stayed open, and what we did is we sold these lymphatic gloves to everybody. We've sold 40,000 gloves, and taught everybody how to do the self-lymphatic drainage massage at home on their own. Now, this does not replace your therapist. This does not replace your massage therapist. The compression pumps, they do not replace your therapist. They enhance the results, because our body is continually filling up with muck, the air we breathe. We went through all of this last night, the terrible sprays that are on food. You know, when you walk around the groceries, the grocery shops, the Woolies, the Coles, why is organic food covered in plastic? Because every night they spray it for vermin, spray everything for vermin, spray it for rats, and then they spray it all again to make it look shiny and beautiful for the next day. So you buy it. Yeah. So all of those chemicals, everything. There is so much, you know, so much stuff going on. We have to be continually cleaning, supporting our liver, supporting our kidneys, supporting our spleen. Breathing. Can everybody do this with me? Let's all take a deep breath. Place your tongue, how you take the biggest tummy breath. This is the secret. I love this. If you want to breathe into your tummy, like write down diaphragmatic breathing, the secret is press your tongue at the top of your teeth and breathe in. Did your tummy just expand more than normal? By placing your tongue at the front of your teeth, like pushing against the front teeth. How amazing is that? Blows my mind how amazing. I like everything that we learn about our bodies. So by breathing, that's how we get rid of fat out of our body, everyone. That's how fat leaves our system. We need to sweat, we need to breathe, we need to poo. All of those things. We have to brush our body. Our lymphatic system needs help. It's at SOS stage. All right. So what we do is we use these gloves. So dual action gloves means we have the magnetic balls on one side. We have the spiky stimulating side on the other. We are being able to push lymph through deeper with the roller ball side, but with the spiky side, we're still activating that surface lymph, that myelinated nerve endings with that come to the surface at the skin. So we're doing the massage on naked skin with the spiky side. We're doing the massage over top of your lymphatic cream and your magnesium, or over top of clothes with the ball side. So we're relieving muscle pain, we're relieving lactic acid after the gym with the roller ball side. Take them and use them everywhere and anywhere. As you all know, like I take them on the plane, I take them to the pub. You can drink more when you push your lymph through. Proven, it works. We've tried that on quite a few different occasions. Easy to clean. You can pop the balls out if you like as well. You can notice results straight away. So I wanted to then talk to you about all of the products first before we go on to how to use the gloves and follow the sequence. Now, you might not know that I make my own lymphatic cream. Now, this one and this one. We make it ourselves. This is a family run business. So we put it into the containers, we put the lid on, we put the stickers on, we do all of it as a family, which I love. And it's it's really cool that we can still do that. So in the cream, so our main ingredients is castor oil, and we have, I'm going to read them. We've got aloe vera, castor oil, horse chestnut. So horse chestnut, really good for veins. We have bladderwrack, so the seaweed component, so for the detoxification. Goji kola. So goji kola is a herb that is famous in Japan because what happens, that's how they live to their 100 years. So it's called goji kola, and it's like a longevity herb. We have frankincense because frankincense gives everything superpowers, and who doesn't love frankincense? The vibration of frankincense. I know rose is the best with the vibration, but that's really expensive. Frankincense does lift you up into a higher vibration as well. Arnica for healing. Yarrow, lemon, rosemary. So we're looking at reducing inflammation, increasing circulation, lymphatic drainage, of course, detoxification, hydrating the skin. Now, I use this on my face. I do have my face Botox cream as well, but I do use this on my face as a mask. And the next day, your face will plump up beautifully, even your lips. You will think that you've had, like, what are they called? A lip job? I know it's called a boob job, but what's a lip job called? A lip, I don't know. Luba lips. You will feel like you have luba lips after you're using the lymphatic cream on your face. Also helps with wound healing. So if you do have skin that is a little bit tender and precious, please use the lymphatic cream. Always test on a spot. So that is our lymphatic cream. It comes in a 250 ml. It comes in a 500 ml and also a 1 liter container. So if you are a massage therapist or you are a lymphaholic like me, you know, you will probably opt for the liter size. So that is our lymphatic cream. There is nothing else on the market, I promise you. There is nothing else with all of those active ingredients in it that will help hydrate, reduce inflammation, and heal. That is targeted for the lymphatic system for the price. Nothing at all. All right, so then we have our magnesium spray. Why did I make this magnesium spray? It's because we were walking around Umundi markets and my father was whinging. I've got a headache, I've got a sore back, I've got a sore shoulder, something. And then at the time, there was just so many little stalls with women selling magnesium spray. And so I would just grab him and I said, come on, let's go into here. And the ladies were like, oh, I can spray this on you, and spray it on. And then the next one took it on, spray it on. So he got lots of attention. You know how men like attention. So he got that attention and he got the magnesium. At the end of the markets, it was like he was high. He was like, oh, look at that butterfly. And no, nothing about a headache, nothing about a sore shoulder, nothing like that. And I thought, I need this shit in my life. So what we did is I've always loved MSM because it changes at the cell level. So we mixed and I wanted a magnesium spray that didn't sting. That was the only whingy thing that he said about it. So we've used magnesium chloride and MSM. We've got arnica, peppermint, aloe, eucalyptus, frankincense, of course, because frankincense has to be in everything, as well as rosemary. So we're supporting immune function, enhancing energy production, hydrating the skin, relieving pain, reducing inflammation, increasing circulation, keeping mozzies away. Great, and use it as a deodorant as well. So deodorant, mozzie spray, definitely put it in the bath, make a foot soak out of it as well. What I do is I mix the magnesium spray with the lymphatic cream, because then your lymphatic cream is going to last longer and it's going to penetrate deeper with the MSM out of the magnesium spray. So you can spray your body with the magnesium spray and then pop on the cream or mix them in your hands together and rub them in following the sequence. So Mads, I think I've just realized that I don't know where I press comments. Aha, I found it. All right, cool. Righty, everyone's saying hello. Wonderful. Yes. Trace, yes. And all right, I feel better now because I was thinking, holy smackers, I didn't realize that I didn't have the chat bot up as well. All right, so lymphatic cream, magnesium spray, essential. Does it replace the magnesium that you need to take orally? No. Let me tell you that you need magnesium for over 300 different enzyme functions in your body. Stress eats magnesium like nothing before. Like stress, any type of stress, you are going to just chew through all of your magnesium. If there's only one supplement that you can add to your list, please make it magnesium. It's going to help with everything, stress, hormones, relaxation. There's nothing really. So magnesium, will it replace it? No. Will it enhance it? Yes. Rub it underneath your feet before bed if you want a beautiful sleep. Use it for sore muscles. Use it for pain, any type of pain. Tamika, I'm booked in with you next week. So excited. Yay. Can't wait to have you coming in next week. Yeah, the books are getting quite full. It's pretty cool seeing that everybody looking after their health and realizing that they can learn how to do this. You come into clinic, we're going to identify where the blockages are in your body, and we are going to educate you a lot to be able to do this at home. You still come into clinic for us to, you know, talk to you more about your health, for us to manually move the lymph through, but we're going to encourage you to do this at home and empower you as much as possible as well. with this kind is the best to use. There are so many different ones. So I'm not sure what question you mean, darling. All right. So next is the face biotics. Now I created the face biotics cream, hyaluronic acid, aloe vera. We've got lacto in it. So we've got probiotics, frankincense, of course, lots of botanicals in there as well. Oh, which is the best magnesium? There are so many different types of magnesium, Zoe. So some people can handle some and some people can handle the others. I like to use a magnesium that's a calming magnesium. Then, you know, so there's all different types. I like Medimag Calm. As a naturopath, we use a lot of, and I don't know if you can buy Medimag Calm over the one that you can buy over the counter is probably the Bioceuticals at the chemist. I think there is a daytime and a nighttime one for magnesium. Wait though. The minerals in our sea minerals, we're going to get to that. That might even cover you with your magnesium. All right, we'll get to that. So face biotics, hyaluronic acid in there, bladderwrack, gotcha cola. So detoxification, lymphatic, hydration, immune, improving skin texture and elasticity, reducing the sign of all that anti-aging stuff as well. So I've made it easy. I've made it easy because they all come in one kit. This is your special bundle. You are going to get the konjac sponges. You're going to get a 250 ml lymphatic cream, a magnesium spray, 250 ml, and the face biotics and your set of gloves, plus 2-hour workshop with me in this special bundle. So please check that out. It's $179.50. And you do save quite a bit with that. I think it's a 20% saving by getting started with your special bundle. All right. How to use. Let's get into some action because I'm excited to do this because then I can take my clothes off because I'm a little bit hot. And I wanted to show you my special outfit that I got for tonight. So action. Edema, I bought your magnesium spray today. Yay. Thank you very much. I'm sure you can share with us and let us know what you think about the magnesium spray. Now, when it comes to action and your gloves, the lymphatic system, supporting your lymphatic system can start before you even start with the gloves. All right. When you wake up in the morning, just by moving your body, moving and stretching and bending and twisting, moving the organs, moving where all those lymph nodes live in your body. So just moving your body and stretching when you first wake up in the morning. Definitely hydrating because you can be a bit dehydrated when you wake up. I know some people do wake up during the night and need to go to the toilet a couple of times and do find it hard to go to sleep. We would have to look at, you know, improving your kidney health. You know, there, because as soon as there's something, you know, as soon as the kidneys identify that there's something bad there, it's going to make you get up and go to the toilet. So if we can get your kidneys working better, and getting the lymphatic system working better, so it's not identifying all the baddies. That's why, you know, when you drink alcohol and you say, "I'll break the seal," once you go, it's getting rid of all the alcohol. You just all the alcohol out. Tamika, yeah. So you can book in with Josie and Trace in the clinic, and then after that, if you wanted to book in with me, there is options after that if you need to. Okay. All right. So waking up in the morning, you know, drink your water, pee, stretch, move your body, deep breath. All of that is getting your lymphatic system moving. Now, when you're going to use your spiky side of the gloves, is normally when you're naked. So you want to like check out. Look at this, girls. Hopefully there's no boys. Anyway, whatever. My new little outfit. And if I press this button, my table. Let's not. Let's not press that button. Oops. All right. I might just have to adjust the computer screen. Anyway, so we're going to pretend that we're all naked. Have you got your gloves ready? Yes, you've got your gloves ready. So what we're going to do first is where all these lymph nodes are around our body, imagine that they're toilets and we have to open up the toilet seat before we do our business, right? You can't just do a wee or a poo on the toilet if it's closed. So we have to open up the toilet seat first, if that makes sense. So to do that, we're just going to, now this is very simple for you to do at home. We're just going to tap and we're just going to activate around our chest while we take some nice deep breaths. Our neck is nice and loose because nothing is going to flow through your body if it's tight like this, is it? So we're just going to activate those lymph nodes. So do some patting up around underneath the arm, all around the top here, up around your neck. Keep breathing because the breath is going to start pumping through the abdomen lymph nodes. And we're just patting through around the top. Now, is anybody else tingly? I am tingly all over already. All right. So once we open up at the top, okay, so we've opened up all the toilet seats, we can now start to push the lymph towards these nodes. So we're just going to start dragging gently and open, pushing one way. We're never doing circles. We're pushing one way. So we're going one. So we're going underneath. That's it. Down. Now, with your shoulder, we're brushing up. How beautiful was the sun in Brisbane today? I even think I got a tan doing yoga this morning at gym. So see how I'm brushing down over top of my elbow. So we've cleared the way and pushed through. Clear and push. Now, if you have tuck shop arms, are you going to do this more or less? More. If you want to tighten the skin, make it red, make it work, get the blood flowing. Okay, and then you're moving up your arm, but always brushing towards your heart. When you get to the top, turn in light bulbs, give everybody a wave. Woohoo, beautiful. Okay, other side, we're brushing through. Brushing down the neck, underneath the arm, brushing always up. Now, lymph will always flow from back to front. So if you can't get to the back, it's no big deal. Do not worry. So how many times a day should you do this? I want you to do this whenever you can. If it feels good to do it in the morning, do it in the morning. If it feels good to do it at night before bed, if it feels good to do both, do both. If it feels good to do it in the kitchen while you're cooking dinner, do that. I don't mind. If sitting at your desk at work, so sitting at your desk at work, you can take your gloves to work. You can, because you're going to have clothes on, so we're going to use the ball side. We can open up through your chest, do your deep breaths. You can turn in light bulbs. You can do some deep breathing, and you can stamp your feet. Okay, so even doing that at work is definitely going to help. Now, if you do have any chronic illness, sickness, please start slowly. Just one little brush through and see how you feel the next day. The next day, do it for a little bit longer. Next day, do it for a little bit longer. Okay. All right. So we've done the top section. Now we're going to do tummy. So once again, you like my outfit? Once again, showing off a bit too much belly. We are going to tap around the belly. Around and around and around. So open up the lymph nodes. 300 odd in your gut. Okay, 300. Activate them. Now I'm going clockwise around my body. It might look anti-clockwise. Okay. and then I'm brushing around in a big circle, and then I'm going back to front, back to front, back to front. Always adding in my breath, back to front, back to front. Right, so the next place that I'm doing, and if you want to stay there, if you are feeling constipated, stay there for a little bit longer. Really stimulate that lymph to get moving, stimulate the movement of the bowel. All right, the next part is our groin. We're going once again, tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. That underline, open up the toilet. Tap, 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 tap. Then brush up. If you've got cellulite, you're going to do this more? Yes. Will the cellulite look worse before it gets better? Yes. Because we're unblocking it all. Instead of it being tight and all conjunct, we're giving it space. We're allowing that fibrotic tissue to expand and then toxins to flow freely. Try to say it. Flow freely. Okay, all right. And then brushing, brushing, brushing down to your knee. You might get a sore pocket and a big pocket underneath your knee here. And working down your calves until you get to your foot. Then the other side, brushing, brushing, brushing around your bum, around the tops of your legs. Remember the deep breath. On your skin. And then brushing down, brushing up, but working down your leg, coming forward. Now, that's using the spiky side. That's using the spiky side, and we're using that naked. Yeah? Now, then jump in the shower. Does your body feel tingly? I am all tingly, you know, all over. It feels amazing. Jump in the shower. When you wash yourself, wash your chest first, arms. Be careful what soap you use. I don't use soap, especially if I've been in the sun, because it does, I think it washes off vitamin D, and vitamin D is one of our most important nutrients. Most people are vitamin D deficient. Your vitamin D levels will tell you how long you are going to live. So please make sure you keep your vitamin D levels up. Get lots of sunshine. Don't wear sunglasses. Don't wear sunscreen. Wear protective clothing to protect you from the sun, instead of toxic layers of muck on your skin that causes cancer. Okay, so all right, shower. When we get out of the shower, dry yourself. Towel first on the chest, then on the arms, then on the belly, then on the legs. If you want to, once you've finished doing the brushing, it's really good just to add in a bounce, add in a little wiggle and a jiggle and a little dance around the room. So get those calf muscles, the muscles in your calf muscles, get them working, because when they're working, they're going to start pushing lymph. Now, you doing this is going to activate your lymph for 2, 3, 4 hours. You're right. This is just not for 20 minutes. This is hours that you are helping your lymphatic system move. We're working the surface lymph by using the spiky side, but now we need to get deeper. And that's where we have the lymphatic cream and the magnesium spray. So we can penetrate into the skin so we can get faster results. We can hydrate our skin. We can reduce inflammation. We can use all of the beautiful herbs and essential oils to get faster results with that. So you're going to mix the lymphatic cream and the magnesium spray together, rub it onto your body, right? In the same way, belly and legs, that we just did the sequence. Easy? Easy, because lymphatic vessels all have to flow up, never press down. Right, so then use the magnetic ball side. Now, the magnetic ball side is great to use over top of your clothes. It's great to use before and after gym. And this is the bit that massages beautifully. It feels really nice. If I want to use the roller side at work sitting at my desk, is it still effective if I don't do the full sequence from top to bottom? Yes. So definitely, Trish. So just like I said, open up first, bang your belly, bang your legs. So open up those lymph nodes and just use whatever you can do. Yes, whatever you can do. And I don't tingle. Any reason why? Could be low vitamin B, Fiona. Nerves, vitamin B. Remember that when I had my veins stripped and my legs were numb for about 5 years. It was using the spiky side of the gloves that made the feeling in my body come back. So, just keep on going with the spiky side of the glove. So rollerball side, use it slow. Really feel the tissue underneath. Is it sore? Is it inflamed? Is it swollen? Is it lumpy and bumpy? So this is the time to feel, because we don't feel our body enough. We can have clients come into clinic and they're scared that they've got a lump or a bump or something going on in their chest. Oh, and this is all general advice only. This is Chelsey advice. All right. So please, if you have issues, consult an amazing doctor if you can find one. All right. So then if you do need an amazing GP, please contact me. I do have one that you can talk to online. She is amazing. All right. So feel underneath. And when they leave clinic, a lot of the fibrotic lumps and bumps have gone just after one session. Okay. So then moving through underneath your arms. See how we're following the same sequence, but we're doing it a little bit slower because we're going deeper. The pressure is not just the soft touch, because believe me, I've spoken to thousands of women who have had just the lymphatic massage with this soft touch bullshit, and it does not work anywhere near as much as doing the spiky side, doing the massage, and then doing the rollerball side. All right, and then following your arm up, but always brushing down, always stroking down around the boobs. Okay, and then tummy, what do? We go around again in that clockwise. So following the same sequence, using the rollerball side as the spiky side, always the same sequence all of the time. So save a video of me, get naked, put it in the bathroom, get the jiggy with it, and just follow that sequence until you get it down pat. I promise that it won't take too long. Hello, Joe Boone. As you're aware, I'd love to try this to see if it relieves my symptoms. Yes. Joe, remember that I gave you some gloves and you gave them away? Is that what happened? So I think that's what happened when we met at Margot Parker's event. Hi, Charlie, welcome. Can I use the gloves without the cream? Then use the cream afterwards? Yes, you definitely can. Thanks, Trace, for answering that question for me. All right, so we're dry skin brushing first because we want to improve our lymphatic system. We want to, help with the appearance of our skin. If you want to look sexy in your bikinis and not have saggy, baggy, cellulite skin, we're going to help with that. All of those things, improving digestion, improving detoxification, improving kidney, liver health, supporting your body rid the waste. That's right, Joe. Someone stole them off your chair. All right. Well, let's make sure that you get another set. Okay. I'll get in contact with you. All right. So now we've done our lymphatic drainage from our head down. Now we need to do our glymphatic drainage, which is in our brain. That's why we need the toothbrush. Okay, so instead of using the spiky side on our face, which can, get a little bit rough, we're going to just use the trusty old toothbrush. Some people use the gua sha brushes. Oh, when I was in China, I had skin scraping done. I had no idea what it was. She's like, you want skin scraping? I'm like, yeah, sure. Oh my God, has anybody had skin scraping? I was red raw. Like it was like my whole back was blood. I've walked back into our hotel room and my son is like, Mum, what have you done? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. She used a shell and apparently it shows if you are damp with the chi and the yin and the yang and all of that. And yeah, she scraped the shit out of my back like you would not believe. Like with a shell, and it was just scraping. Anyway, the things that you do when you're in China. All right, so let's teach you how to do the glymphatic drainage. So our glymphatic system, one side drains down to your heart, the other side drains down. So there is a line down the middle, different to, remember we learned last night about how our body is divided into like a 3/4. 1/4 on the right hand side goes to the right, and then the 3/4 the rest goes to your left hand side. With your face, yes, Joe, it's going to help with your headaches. With your face, we've got a line down the middle. Now, never ever ever put moisturizer on like this anymore. We are never going to press up. We are only going to press down. Hey, Nick. Good to see you. So we need to drain the fluid down. This is where all the neurotoxins, so all of the garbage system of your brain needs to come down to here. Pushing up is going to cause a big conundrum and a big mess and lots of headaches. And, as we said last night, we know that, neurological diseases is the #1 killer of women in Australia. #2 for men. So cardiovascular is for men and it is Alzheimer's for women. So we need to drain our brains. So let's do that. So let's start with our toothbrush and just brush down. Oh, because we opened up the nodes first, okay? We activated the toilets, moved our neck, moved our jaw, and then just brushing. Now, when can you do this? You can do this sitting at your desk. You can do this sitting in your car. You can do this while you're on hold with any big bank or Telstra. All right, down. Then I hope everyone's taken their bra off. Is that what you're doing, Rabbit? Is that how I say it, Rivi? So you can everyone please stop what you're doing and take off your bra? No bras are allowed in BooB CamP. Okay, so brush from your chin across to your ear like this. So this pickup area, we call it the wagon wheel area, and then you're going to brush down. Same on the other side, brushing across and across and across. Yay, all the Instagram girls that don't have bras on. Okay, we're going to brushing down and then down. So improving skin texture, elasticity, health on the outside, and then brain draining on the inside. See how easy it is? It's like, what are you doing? I'm draining my brain with a toothbrush all over the internet, and it feels good. All right, eyebrows, across, and across, and across. Now, with your fingers, also easy. Down, across from your chin, across from your nose. Now, this can take, as long as you want. You can just be really thorough through around your eyes and across to your ear, and then draining down. This is how you will massage face and head. Down. Everyone feel nice and relaxed. Beautiful. So we've run through the sequence now. We know how to use the gloves, and everybody has promised me to use them every day. Okay, gloves every day. Spike your side naked, rollerball side over top of clothes. We're using them after day 3. You might notice that you're going to feel a little bit shitty. You might have a headache. You might feel tired. You might think that you're getting the flu. We're shaking up all of the garbage in your body, and you have to make sure you support your body to get rid of it. Now, what are some other things that live in your body that might be stopping this process or making your lymphatic system not work at its best? Parasites, candida, viruses, bacteria, all of those things that are living in your gut. Do you know that we are more bacteria than what we are human? Until we go into a big poo. How good does it feel to do a big poo? Let's just say, you feel like so relieved. A lot of the time, these parasites, this candida, this thrush-like living organism can take over your brain. Because if you've got baddies in your belly rubbing together, they send the signal up the vagus nerve that says, go to the fridge, eat chocolate, have a beer, eat bread, lay on the couch. Today's a shit day. So if you've got baddies rubbing together, the signal's going to be a negative signal. If you've got the good bacteria, the good soldiers in your belly rubbing together and sending the signal up to your brain, what's the thought going to be? We can do this. I've got this. I feel great. Come on, girl. Let's do it. Yeah? So how about we win the war of what's going on in our belly at the same time we are brushing our bodies? Yeah, Trish, I've suffered from candida for more than 30 years. Yeah. Okay. It's everyone has candida. Candida is supposed to live in your colon. It's supposed to be there, but not when it travels systemically through your whole system. It's not supposed to be everywhere. You can tell if it's on your tongue, the whiteness on your tongue. It can get systemically through your body. Now, how we treat that and how I've been treating this for the last 22 years. Angela, thank you. Yes, so she's happy that she's learned how to use the kit. Beautiful. Erica, I've been using the spiky side before the shower and the magnet side after it. Yes, you can use the magnetic side, yes, after you put on your creams. Use the magnetic ball side, definitely, or over top of clothes. Okay. When opening my cork and working around my chest area, always get the burps. Yes, because digestion, so many people, their tummies might even start growling and growing and moving, and digestion can happen because we're moving all of that lymph. So the fat moves in the lymphatic system. So we're opening up all of the flow. So then your tummy is starting to move and gurgle and digestion can happen. Yeah, definitely. So that's great. Okay, so what was I talking about? Our good gut protocol. So we have the Ultimate Fiber, the VitaCleanse, and the C minerals. So this is called our good gut protocol. Okay. Now, how long you need to be on it for is determined by a spit test. So how to do the spit test, my friends? Grab a glass of water, probably a glass better than this, one that you can see through. Fill it up, take it to bed. Did anyone take it to bed with them last night and do it from day 1? Take it to bed with you. When you wake up in the morning, I want you to spit into the glass of water. So not a big gooby, but wherever it's in your mouth, spit into the water. Put that into the fridge if you're in a hot environment, or now that it's winter in Australia, just put it on the bench. 4 hours later, or when you get home from work, if your spit is on the top, you will need to do this cleanse for 1 month. If your spit is in the middle, you've got candida quite a bit, 2 months. If you are a bottom dweller and it's all down the bottom in a big gooby, 3 months on the protocol. But I promise you, If you don't do this, life is going to be an uphill battle for a very long time. You are going to yoga. You're going to try your best to get healthy. You're going to try your best to eat really well. You're going to go great. You're going to go great, 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 and be restrictive. And then it's going to get a time when these little buggers are going to win. They're going to win because you haven't killed them. You can try to do it with a 12-month diet of eating absolutely no sugar, and try to starve them. Why would you do that when you can weed them out with our protocol? So the ultimate fiber is like a big brush, all this fiber, and it will also help restore your iron levels and also repair the lining of your gut and your bowels. VitaCleanse to kill off any of the nasties, parasites as well. Don't be alarmed if you see worms in the toilet. And if you see one that's that long, believe that's only half of it. It's snapped off, honey. Like it's snapped off. So everyone has got big worms, lots of candida, lots of things. Remember back in the day, you used to worm yourself, you used to worm the kids, do all of that. We don't do it that much anymore. There is a lot of talk on, sites that I listen to that aren't really allowed in our space anymore. That does contribute parasites to every type of cancer and disease. So if you want to get to clean out your body, get to the bottom of your health, you have to clean out your gut. Gut has to come first. So this is our Good Gut protocol. It has worked with thousands of women and their husbands. So please get onto this as a start. So that's our Good Gut protocol. Is there any questions with that one? And that's my cue to get the Good Gut protocol. Yeah, and it's a really good time to do it. In winter, it's a great time to do it. You do not have to change your food with this protocol. You don't have to change the food that you're eating with our Good Gut protocol. You will want to change it, not like just by killing off the baddies. I promise you, within 2 days, you will not want that chocolate anymore. You go, oh, what's going on? Why aren't I craving that anymore? I promise. So you have 2 of the VitaCleanse in the morning, and then you have 2 scoops of the Ultimate Fiber in water at night. Put it in your shaker, shake it down. Do not let it sit on the bench for 2 seconds. You shake and you scull, or else it's going to be thick and you'll be chewing it. Like that. Then make sure you use, everybody needs to be on sea minerals. Your kidneys cannot work without the proper salts. So in here we have the sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, sulfur, and carbon, as well as stinging nettle and Spanish thyme, naturum, and sheep sorrel. Sheep sorrel, for all of the tin hat conspiracy theorists like me out there, sheep sorrel has been very popular lately because it's been shown that it removes the spikes off spike proteins. So anything, think gluten, but also think the V word. So with the spike proteins, it decapsulates that spike protein, so it's not going to put holes throughout your blood vessels, causing heart conditions. Okay, so please, sea minerals, it's a definite. All right, so Good Gut protocol. Now, when it comes to choosing the correct foods, we do a hair test. So it's a hair food compatibility program. We test a little bit of the ends of your hair against 600 different food items. So if you want to stop guessing what foods to eat, this is the program for you. We do nearly 1,000 of these a year because it grows every year, because we'll do one family member and that's working amazing. And then the kids will get done, and then an uncle or an auntie will get done, and just find out what foods that you can eat. So it'll tell you no broccoli, no Colgate toothpaste, no pineapple, don't have Abbott's sourdough, but you can have King Henry rye if you're into bread. Don't have coconut milk, but you can have goat's cheese. there is lots of different, there's 600 different foods. So if you'd like to know more about the hair test, Mads is going to put a link into the group as well when it comes to choosing what foods is best for you to eat. When I became a naturopath, I just went and saw what other successful naturopaths were doing. They're doing this hair test. We need to find out what's going on with the inflammatory foods and chemicals. It might be your pillow, your feather doona that's causing you not to sleep at night. It might be the toothpaste that you're using. It might be paprika or salt or pepper. Could be coffee, could be gin, could be rum. We test all of those things and you'll find out within a week. And then you also have I'm going to say 2 weeks. And you also have a great consultation with our naturopath to go through your results with that. Okay, so we've covered now those. Now, one of the best things that you can do for your lymphatic system and your stress is to use our compression pumps. So our CJ & Co compression unit, I've made, after using compression for over 20 years, we've made our own compression and it is really popular. I think we're just waiting on our next shipment of the full bodies, but we do have our lower body systems in. And what we're doing is we're using the power of the pumps to push this lymph through your body. So once you have cleared it with the gloves, following your sequence, we then put on these pants. Have you seen them before? Have you seen the compression pants before? So we put on these pants, one on each leg. Here, we've got our motor, which is really easy to use. We've got shorts as well. So if you want to target the belly and up around the bottom, you will use these shorts. We also have the arms and we also have the waist. The difference with my Circulate compression system, it is really affordable. 2 people can use it at once, or you can use 2 body parts at the same time. So you can have your arms and your legs using the compression. They are so good. One, because we are really, we're helping your body re-educate the lymphatic flow. Secondly, is we're using it as a big hug, a parasympathetic nervous system response. So ladies, do not worry if you have to ask your husband to say, oh, I'm looking at these compression pumps that Chelsey Jean Lymphatics puts out. She's got lots of support. She's got lots of education. She's going to tell us exactly how to use it. She'll even get on the phone with you if you've got any questions, because once they use them, they will totally love them to bits and you won't even get a go, because all of the ladies who have said to me, oh, I'm just going to check with my husband, they all ring me in the next week and go, can't get him out of it, loves it to bits. When I consult with husbands now, I'm just selling them the compression for their stress. It seriously is the best thing to do to unwind. You can sit on the lounge, put your feet up, watch Netflix. I can still work when I have my compression unit on. And honestly, the feel in your body, the hug, that whole, it's, you know, when you swaddle a baby, when a baby's swaddled, it's like with anxiety, the kids are now wearing weighted blankets or like tight singlets. It's that I am loved, I am safe feeling, which we all need, because at the moment our world can be seen in a lot of turmoil, which we probably do need to, you know, shake off the terrible people off it. But, you know, we do need to feel safe. It's our number one need is feeling safe. And this pneumatic compression does give you that nice big hug to be able to feel safe, as well as all of the health benefits. So we're improving the lymphatic flow, improving circulation, helping wherever there is blockages or stuck lymph around the body. Okay. Charlie, love to hire to buy them. Yeah, okay. So hire to buy with the lymphatic, with the compression pumps. If you are interested to hire to buy, please like pop that into comments and we will give you a call on how to do that. Yeah. So Charlie, still fill out the form and then we'll have a chat about what payment options that there can be. All right. Deb, I love my gloves, mag spray, and the cream. Skin has never felt better. Thank you. I've torn a bicep, a complete tear of the supraspinatus with bursitis in the rotacuff. Oh dear. Been using the gloves flat out for some relief. And I love the good gut protocol, and you're going to do it again. Beautiful. Thank you. I'm coming to Brisbane at the end of the month for a week and going to book in to get the once over. Amazing. Well done, Deb. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. So this is why we do it. Okay. This is why we do what we do. We share the story of lymphatic health, how to detoxify your body, but also how to do everything from the inside. Now, after watching last night and watching again tonight, and then watching tomorrow night, we have Wendy Gordon on. We're going to talk all things hormones, and we'll probably talk through a lot of this again. After you watch the first 3 nights, if you have got questions for me, if you are unsure of where to start, if you want to have a chat with me, so not a full naturopathic, consultation, I do charge $495 an hour. But if you would like me to call you after you watch the first, like last night, tonight, and tomorrow night, and you've still got some questions, or you just want to have a chat and say, Chelsey, I'm just not sure where to start with this, please type in call me in the comments and I will call you. Okay. And then we can have a chat together and we can set out a plan. So I just want you to be able to watch the 3 nights, because then I don't have to start from the beginning with everyone. So I just think it's fair. I'm happy to have a chat with everyone, but please watch the first 3 nights, BooB CamP, and then I will connect with you and listen to your story, and then we'll come up with a plan, because that's what I love doing. I love creating plans. Cool. All right. Does that sound update on my friend from so I just got a message on Messenger from my friend Narelle. She was the one who said that her husband is completely in love with the compression and she can't even get a look in. She said that I did a treatment on a friend today who has pancreatic cancer. He left pain-free. He can't wait to come back. He loved it. And then she just sent through, update on my friend. He is still pain-free tonight. He is normal in every way. Like, how beautiful is that? Has anybody else got goosebumps and just, it's just, this is why we do this, ladies. Like, we can make a difference and we can do it naturally without making the pharmaceutical world so much more money and just becoming a number. 1 in 2 people now, they're saying will get cancer. 1 in 3 women are getting lymphedema after a mastectomy. There is a lot better ways. There was a lot of controversy in BooB CamP earlier, or was it early last month, when I put in a post and said that I would never have a what are they called? Oh my God. The thing where they squash your boobs. Can somebody type it in the chat box for me? What is it called? Mammogram. Yes. So I did put a post in BooB CamP and I said, and I've known this for years, but I've been too scared. I've been too scared to share it, because I know that a lot of women have mammograms, because it's the only option that we're given. And like, as natural health therapists, we would love to share lots of different things that we do, but we are scared of being closed down and silenced and run out of town, like Barb O'Neill, right? She's not allowed to practice in Australia ever again because they got her on recommending goat's milk to a baby. So she can't practice in Australia. She's the most wonderful, biggest, so now she's world famous, but she got shut down for recommending goat's milk to a client so we have to be really careful what we say in the health industry. But I said that I would never have a mammogram, and that did upset quite a few people. But why would I have a mammogram when it takes 20 pounds of pressure to rupture a cancer cell? A mammogram puts out 40 pounds of pressure. If you knew that information, would you have one? Probably, at least it would be your choice to choose. So I know that having thermography, we have a lady who comes to the clinic and does thermography, that, we can see what's going to happen 10 years in advance through a thermography that is not intrusive, that is not squashing, that is not going to show these false negatives. And, so if I am a little bit controversial, please know that I'm probably holding back a lot of other stuff as well. So if you're on my wavelength and you do wanted to chat more about tin hat conspiracy theorists and buying gold and silver, you're my person as well. All right. So I think that, Trish, you've just done thermography. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, everybody. Mammogram. Yeah. Does mammogram have 1 or 2 M's? Because half of you have done 1 M and half of you have done 2. Yeah, and I don't think it matters. It's really cute. Yeah, I was raised on raw goat's milk, never been sick a day in my life. Exactly. So there's more to it than what we know. After visiting China, I actually think that we are silenced more in Australia than in China. China was beautiful, peaceful. The signs that you read on the billboards were eat healthy, eat your fruit and vegetables, be nice to each other, stay safe. What are the signs that we see here? Nothing like that. There was no, yeah. Anyway, I do think we are silenced a lot here too. Yeah, I've never heard of it. I only thought mammogram was the way to go. Exactly. Yeah. I researched mammograms 20 years ago. I would never have one. Never, ever. Yeah. Yeah. I'll get a thermography done one day, much safer. If we know about these things, and this is what I want BooB CamP to be, just ask questions. Just share and ask the questions. One person might say, like, lymphedema or lipedema, that it's irreversible, nothing can help. Well, I bet you there is, right? I bet you there is. I don't want everyone just to go into this mindset of there's nothing that can help, because there always is. There is always something that we can do. And it is a bit of a mindset challenge. And that's why we work on the gut as well, for we can change our beliefs, because we know it's thoughts, feelings, actions, results. And if I can jump in here every month and motivate you to feel better, then I'm going to keep on doing it with, to see all of these beautiful comments and see how many lives we're changing. So the action steps that you're going to take, everyone's using their gloves. Yeah. Everyone's using their gloves every day. Beautiful. Deep breaths, drinking water, do the spit test, check for candida. If you don't want to buy the Good Gut Protocol, well, I bet you're going to be stuck with candida for forever, because seriously, there's nothing like it. Or you can try to do it by diet, and it will be really, really hard. I've only ever met 3 people in my life who have done it for 12 months. Half a banana is the most sugar that you can have a day. So you cannot cheat at all. You have to starve it out. So the Good Gut Protocol. Josie, are you still on here? Trace? Oh, Mads, how much is the Good Gut Protocol, please? And we'll let everybody know. Sorry, I don't know the prices. All right. Yeah, around 190. I think it's a 197. Yes, 197. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, everybody. So yeah, follow that. Have a look into doing your hair test, finding out what is compatible with you. If you wanted to talk more about our compression, please let me know and we can dive deeper into that as well. There is so much to fit in. If you want to learn more about metabolism, learn more about foods, fat, carbs, carbohydrates, and proteins and what to eat, inside the special bundle, I said there is a card that has a QR code on it that is 2 hours of me raving on about all of those things. So normally all the things that I talk about in an initial consultation with me, you'll find it in the special bundle as well on the website. Now, is there anything that I have missed out? Will the whole body system help with fibromyalgia and chronic pain disorder? Definitely. So fibromyalgia is just a big name that is a conglomerate of different symptoms that your body is feeling, but it all has to do with toxic mess in your body that can't get out. Yes. Come back into clinic, Kez. Yes. Thank you, Tamika. All right. So the hair test is Josie, $349, I want to say, or $379. Yeah, Mads. Yes. Okay. To do. So you're going to get, we're testing to get 600 foods. You'll get your hair test back within 2 weeks. It's normally a week. And that also includes a consultation with one of our nutritionists, naturopaths. Okay. So you're going to get a full consultation with that as well. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I think we've covered everything. Anybody in Melbourne? Okay. If you are in Melbourne, we are coming to Melbourne on the, is the 22nd a Saturday or the 21st of June this month? So if it's, sorry, I don't have a calendar here. So if you would love to, which is on the Saturday, what date is Saturday, everyone? We need to type it in. Saturday the 22nd. Look at you girls, are just my private PAs. I love it. So on Saturday the 22nd, because we're coming down to the lipedema conference in Melbourne. So on the 22nd, we're going to have a lunch. We're going to meet somewhere. I'm staying at the Pullman. But we're going to have a lunch like in the city. I think meet somewhere in the city. We will have dates. We'll have a place tomorrow when Wendy joins. So we're doing a get together on the 22nd, then we're going to the conference on the 23rd, and then on the 24th, which is the Monday, we're getting together our practitioners. So if you've done my Lymphatics Alive workshop, our practitioners are getting together on the Monday between 11 and 1:30. So yeah, come and see us. Come and give us a hug in Melbourne. Come and say hello. And I don't think I could go down there for longer than like 4 days. What's the weather like? Is it a bit chilly? I think I'll have to wear more than this. Yeah. All right. Yes. Glenda's like nodding her head going, definitely. All right. I think I can stay for that many days. Okay. So as we end up our live, please, as we do this for everyone, tell me something that you've learnt tonight and one thing that you're going to do from this. Okay. So I want one thing that you've learnt and one action that you're going to take. So please pop that in the chat box. Something that you've learnt and something that you're going to action. Because, you know, when you write something, it's got more chance of happening, right? That's why we write out our list of things to do and put it on the fridge. Okay, let's talk about some. So spit test, consistency. Consistency is key. No, you can't do the spit test tonight. It has to be first thing in the morning. So when you wake up, go wherever spit is in your mouth, spit it into the glass of water. Everybody take a glass of water to bed with them. Erica's going to toothbrush her face. Definitely. Trish says the glymphatic sequence, toothbrush your face. Candida spit test. Get more cream. Fiona says get more cream. Good gut protocol. Using the gloves every day. Spit test. Wonderful. Wendy, make a booking to see me. You are very welcome. Beautiful. All right. So thank you everybody for joining. I know it is a lot to take out of your night, but not really. Not really. You need to do this. Everybody needs to do this and take their health into their own hands, because you are your responsibility. And the first step to making progress or making change is taking ownership of where you're at right now, and then saying, hey, I've got myself here and now I'm going to make a difference. And I know that you all can do that. So thank you everyone for joining. See you tomorrow night. Let's go through this all again. Mads is collecting phone numbers and comments and everything for me, so on Thursday I can start going through all of that. All right, thanks Judy, thanks Jackie, thanks Deb, thanks everyone who joined in Zoom live and live on Instagram. Best night ever. See everybody. Bye.